you don't give me your name, I'll just call you Beauty. Oh, ew, literally ew. Hello and welcome to part 1 of reading the Mindfuck series with me. In part 1 of reading the Mindfuck series with me, I will be finishing just before Scarlet Angel. I have been craving a reread for I'd say about a month now, which is very on brand for me because I do read this every July, August. I don't know why, it's mainly when I crave the autumn. This is very much not cozy autumn vibes, do not get it twisted. But I always manage to end up reading this within a 2-month time frame every summer. How does she do it? I do not know. So in this video, this is going to be a spoiler video. As you can tell, she's a very well-loved book. I first read this in 2022, and I think I've read it 3 times since then. I'm not actually 100% sure. I'll put the number up here. It might be 2. It might be 3. I have no clue. Actually, I think I've read it every year since I first read it. So this would be the 4th. So I think I have read it 3 times. I'm not 100% though. I thought I would bring you along with me with my reading this book. Have someone say my thoughts and opinions too. Because no one ever wants to buddy read it with me. I was on a walk with my sister yesterday. And I was like, Kiana, please, do you want to read it with me tomorrow? Do you want to read with me? Do you want to reread it? Read anything? No. That was not happening. So now at least I have someone to say my thoughts and opinions to. I thought we could go through the annotations of 14-year-old Maya. Go through my tabs and some of the quotes that I highlighted as well. Maybe read them out, my thoughts and opinions. It's a full circle moment coming back here. I may add my own. Out of all the 700 and something books I own, this is one of the first books I will be grabbing, and it will be coming with me because I would never forgive myself. This is something that money can't replace. Just a reminder again, this is a full spoiler, my thoughts, my opinions, my if you know you know type of thing. That is what is going to be happening in today's video. If you, like me, don't have someone to talk to, maybe I'll say something that you think as well and we can relate on that level. Let me know in the comments. And yeah, with all that said, let's just get straight into it. One of my favorite things in this book is that there's 5 books in this one massive book. The first one is The Risk, the second is Sidetracked, third is Scarlet Angel, 4th is All the Lies, and 5th is Painted All Red. Sidetracked and Scarlet Angel, my favorites. That is my personal opinion, simply because All the Lies gets a little dark, so it's not one I can just like reread. Obviously I reread this whole book, but you know what I mean. Like you kind of get what I mean. I'm reading that one on edge, like very vulnerable, and then Painted All Red is just so but like still with the kind of dark. And my favorite part is in the first 4 books, at the top of each chapter they used quotes of famous people. Book 1, The Risk, is Albert Einstein. Book 2, Sidetracked, is Confucius. Book 3, Scarlet Angel, is William Shakespeare. And book 4 is Voltaire. And the 5th book, it is the first 4 but mixed. So I thought I like tabbed every single one of these. Why now I'm older that I fully understand it. Chapter 11 on All the Lies is Voltaire. I'm not actually sure how you pronounce that one. And it says common sense is not so common. How did I not quote that? Oh my god. Me now, I get that tattooed on my body. Common sense is not so common. It's something I've very much found out with age, clearly. How did I not tap that? Now I see tattoo it on me. I'm just going through my old tabs. I'm on chapter 3 of Painted All Red, which is the last books. And so far I've got, as you should, slay, cunt, shouldn't have anyway. And pretty much every single... Oh, I've got a reread. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's not okay. Okay, I'm gonna get started anyway. I'm so excited. The first one on the first page, it's not even like the first page of the chapter, it's just the first page. And it says, Einstein said, the weak revenge, the strong forgive, and the intelligent ignore. And of course I highlighted that. I've got 2 tabs and 2 highlights on chapter 1, page 1. The first one is I Love Humanity but Hate Humans by Albert Einstein. All the bookish girlies right now like, is this fucking play about us? I'm on literally page 1. Every single time I open this book, instantly, it's like I've got a Criminal Minds lens in my eyes. I can hear the music and see like the grey like 2000s camera. I'm not even at the FBI part yet. He literally just says, "You look like you've been stood up," a guy says as I peer up from my phone. Like, we don't even know who he is yet. I mean, we do know who he is, obviously. But like, instantly, oh my god, it gives Criminal Minds. Like, now I want to put Criminal Minds on right this second. God. 14-year-old Maya knew who she was when she tabbed this, because this is me to this day. It says, "Actually, I enjoy eating alone. I tell him with a fuck off sweet smile." That is me. Actually, I enjoy eating alone. It's legit me. "I'm Craig, you are." He lets his words trail off as he rakes his eyes over me. "But I say nothing before sipping my coffee. If you don't give me your name, I'll just call you Beauty." And I said, "Ooh," full stop. And you know what, to this day, ooh. Explanation marks, all capitals now. "If you don't give me your name, I'll just call you Beauty." Ooh, literally ooh. Men, ugh. Reading this and seeing my like quotes, I put brackets around certain things, and obviously my annotating and my highlighting, and knowing that I didn't know what was happening when I read it, thinking of me doing this having no clue what was gonna happen feels so weird. And like, I had no clue what happened to her or why she is the way she is or anything baffles me. I feel kind of profiled, I'm not gonna lie. Got him. "Life sucks," he says randomly. "Then you die. Might as well live while you're still alive." It's enough to break the tension, and an unexpected smile slips free from me. He winks and leans over. "If you ever want help feeling alive, call me. I could use some life as well." They're just so precious. "If you ever want help feeling alive, call me." For him to say, "I could use some life as well." I think I love Sidetracked as well, simply because it's the beginning, so it's not as deep, but you kind of get some of it. And when like he goes over to her apartment and stuff and thinking like, oh. And obviously in the first book, when like they're trying to make calls because they're so busy just thinking of him, just constantly working and like having nothing else, I just can't. I know I said it already before, and I'm only literally on page 6, but I got tabbed "Reality is merely an illusion," and she's talking about how her dad always quoted Einstein, and she said, "My father always quoted Einstein as a way of explaining life when we struggled to understand it. I remember him quoting me that when our lives fell apart, he was hurting the worst and trying his best to soothe me." Because if I went back, I think it's book 4, when they say everything that happens, and if I had to read that, like going back to that to say he was hurting the worst and was trying his best to soothe me, Ben falls to the floor, crying out in agony while clutching his foot. The towel flops off, exposing every naked inch of him to my eyes. It makes my stomach roil. But the terror in his eyes, that gets me high. I always think like they deserve so much worse, and that really just goes to show like she tortures them to fuck. Sorry, I realized it sounded like I said torches. I mean, she tortures them to fuck, and it's still never enough. There's truly not one thing that can ever be replayed to make up for it. Like, really, not that you can make up, but like to get even type of thing. Like, I don't even know, to get justice. There's not one thing you could do to get justice, really, because they deserve so much worse. I'm sure the fact she knows I have a badge puts her at ease. She assumes all law officials are good souls with clean intentions. That tells me she's never been in trouble with the law or had any issues with them at all. The way I didn't even highlight or annotate because I had no fucking clue, and now I'd be like, that would be the saxophone getting louder to me now. Oh my god. I have a badge puts her at ease. She assumes all law officials are good souls with clean intentions. That tells me she's never been in trouble with the law, had any issues with them at all. And I didn't have any inkling. I always tab even if it's a comeback to it, because it's gonna come somewhere in the future. And I didn't tab that. Cool. I have only made it. Oh my god, that tab has fallen. I have only made it to chapter 3, and I'm going on my Kindle. This book, so heavy. So heavy. It is currently 10 to 6, and I'm going out for dinner. I'm getting picked up at 6:30. So there's that. So I'm gonna see how many chapters I can read before that. Probably not that many. But yeah, I'm going on Kindle. My wrist is hurting and I'm hot. And the hot and the heat and my wrist, it's not going well. I'm going straight onto my Kindle, I say. Oh, right now, I'm saying this because I never say it, and I'm putting this to the universe. I applied for a job today. It is currently the 14th of July, Maya. Remember that. Anyway, I applied for a job today, so we're all praying I get the job. It's like my dream one. It's not like a major important one. It's just one that I feel like every single person is gonna apply for. So we are fully praying that Ma gets the job. Yeah, I've really romanticized it now, so now I'm like really holding out hope. I'm just keep checking my emails. I just say though, what will be will be. I've obviously got my job on the holiday park right now, so I'm not too stressed, but because it is seasonal, it gets a little stressful. As soon as the summer's over, I'm like, where do we go from here? But I'm just saying what will be. If I'm meant to be there, I will be there, you know? Anyway, that is it. Okay, I'm gonna go toilet, and then I'm gonna get it on my Kindle. I'm also gonna put my aircon on because it is hot as balls in here. Last night I got to chapter 8 before going out for dinner, and then I wasn't back until like 9 something. Then me and Kiana wanted to go on a walk, so it was really late and I was just really tired. I ended up reading till chapter 12 on my Kindle, but lucky for me I am in a really reading mood, which is perfect because I've been in a reading slump. I did have a couple things I quoted yesterday that I wasn't putting the camera up to say. In chapter 3, she said, he serves justice the best he can. I serve revenge in the way it needs to be. And I just... that quote just gives me something. Chapter 8 was a rocky fucking roller coaster. I was very emotional reading chapter 8. I have 2 in this chapter. The first one is, when you go so long feeling cold and detached, when a complete stranger ignites the dormant feelings you thought were forever gone. You can't help but be addicted to it. You can't help but revel in the smiles you forgot how to use, or the laughter that sounds unnatural coming from your lips that haven't laughed in years. I just feel like my literal beautiful Queenie Lana Myers, like, the feelings you thought were gone forever. Another thing that gets me is when she says on the first year, she da-da-da-da, and then the second year, and it goes all the way up to the 10-year. I just thinking of them years and every single thing she had to go through, I actually hate the world. Like, I need to brush this off. I need to brush it off. I'm feeling really deeply right now, which, as you should be feeling deeply, as you should, but maybe a little too much. And my second quote, so this one actually just fucking kill me next time. Would hurt a little less, I think. Not if Lana Myers killed me, because that'd be fucking savage. Although she would never, because she's a Queenie Gully Pop mother. Something that really just kills me, and I don't know how she can physically have these thoughts in her brain and be so strong, because I'm so weak and it's not even something I had to live through. So she is so strong. And she said, I think you would have really liked the old me. I was clever, funny, quick-witted, and slightly dramatic. I also cried if I accidentally killed a bug. And just thinking, like, that's who she was, so carefree and just happy and smiles and like, just to be a dramatic person, and like, I don't even know how I feel about it. Like, I know how I feel, but I don't know, like, here, like, how, like, knowing that will never come back. Like, obviously it does, but she can never be the way she was. And underneath it, she does say, now I'm a 5-4 package of vengeance that no one sees coming. But she shouldn't have to be, you know? And it sucks so fucking hard. I can't even. I never think of the first book as, like, sad and emotional, really. Like, obviously bits of it, but never, like, crazy. But it's just fucking killing me. Okay, I'm gonna get started reading anyway. I am picking up on chapter 12, page 92. And I am going back into my physical copy, even though my wrist is still hurting. Oh my god, I think this is the longest I've gone without a tab. This whole chapter, I only used 2. Also, I'm fully apologizing for my background. Actually, you can help me if you want. I really don't know what I want to do with this space. I want, like, wooden shelves with, like, older looking trinkets and, like, little plants and maybe some vines and fairy lights and, like, candles on them. I don't know where to even start. I think I need to, like, look up Pinterest ideas and start, like, looking around, because it looks so boring and plain. But if anyone wants to help me out. Just imagine it though, like picture frames, some little fairy lights and vines and candles on shelves and little trinkets and stuff. So that is what it is gonna be, and I'm really gonna have to just invest and start doing it. Oh, the last chapter I read that just reminded me is when she figured out that the boogeyman, that the boogeyman is in the there's a word for it. Basically, he's a cleaner. She figured that out because she's a fucking genius. That's what I'm gonna say. That's all I'm saying. I love just flipping through this book. I landed on page 80. I tabbed, I'm just the typical American woman, or is it the typical American psycho, and underlined American Psycho and said, love you, Eminem. The fact he sounds proud of me also makes me feel good. That word again. Every time something like this, I just go back to the flashbacks on her, like, building it all up and thinking, like, at her, like, them first years. Like, thinking of her never imagining anything like this, where she would be. Oh my god. As though the universe was giving me a gift at the wrong time. I fucking love Jake. Even though he didn't say that, I just love Jake. There aren't enough words to explain how each kiss gets closer to touching my soul. It's just beautiful. I almost think it can knock away some of the blackness there, maybe even spread around some light. The only reason I break the kiss is to absorb some of the normalcy of the situation, revel in each second of it. It's not okay, it's not. On chapter 13, and she's gone to New York to do Lawrence and Tyler's kill. And she's just in the alleyway. Obviously, the man just come up to her. He came into this alley as the predator, he'll die as the prey. And I fucking love that. I'm not worried. I think I can handle you. I hold back the snort of derision. I'm not sure. English is failing me today. Baby, I can promise you that you won't survive a girl like me. And I put, period. Full stop. He better not. Full stop. Okay, book 1 has been finished. It is on to book 2. I'm a little hungry, so I'm gonna go downstairs and make some breakfast. I am. And I'm gonna be starting Sidetracked, book 2, page 126. Ooh, The first line is quoted. We have moved on to Confucius? I, for the life of me, cannot remember how you say his name. I think it's Confucius. I'm not sure though. But it is, real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. And I fucking love that. I also fucking forgot that Hadley knocks on the door. I actually can't remember what happens next. I know she just smooths it over in a conversation. But yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go get cooking. I got a wee bit carried away and I'm on chapter 9 of Sidetracked. It's just like, how many pages is it? On page 57, and baby, them pages flew. They flew by. I'm 47% through, and I just read the part where the boogeyman ends up hitting Elise and Lisa off the road with a car, and obviously he does what he does to Lisa. Just read that part, and she raced to the hospital, and he obviously like pushed her away and was like, what are you doing here, yada yada yada, you know. And she is going after someone, Ferguson, I can't remember his name, and honestly I don't need to remember his name. And I just like thinking of the conversation she has with Hadley and stuff in the future. Oh, cool. I just feel like the build up for this book is unmatched. It's truly unmatched, the build up for this book. Obviously she did that on purpose because they always talk about the unsub and the finale or whatever the fuck they say, and now like she does her own. I just love this book so much, it's not even okay. I really have something in my eye. Anyway, I moved back onto my Kindle after eating because I'm not holding a physical book and that's fucking crazy. So I was on my Kindle. It's currently 2 minutes to 11 and Gully is tired. I actually do have to work today, but I'll definitely be finished before work, so I'm not stressing about that. Anyway, I'm gonna get reading because I love what's coming up. So many good people in this world, and it took a monster to end the suffering of so many innocent children. I just hate that. I'm too in real world right now to read a book like this, I fear. I say that once I'm literally fucking 58% through the second book. So many good people in this world, and it took a monster to end the suffering for so many innocent children. It's not okay. How am I supposed to read on after that? How am I supposed to go on my day-to-day life? Like, yeah, it's just a book, but like, it happens. It is happening. Oh my god. And on Kindle, I've already had these quoted because I've read it on Kindle and physical many times now. How have I only just now realised it? It says, I have no reason to feel indebted to a girl who wants to take me down, but there's something forcing me to feel as though we are kindred. I'd have gone crazy or killed myself without Jake. She never had a Jake. She gets Jake though. You get your Jake, baby. Oh my god, I can't. I literally can't do this anymore. Cool. I literally... I'm at the part where Laurel and Lindsay, they're at the FBI place. I can't think of what it's called. And they're basically trying to figure out everything. And she's asking to say she can keep Laurel. And... before, when they were doing the case and Logan and everyone's piecing it together, and Logan said look for people who with animal cruelty and like stuff like that, and now fast forward, he said I'm real, we had it all wrong, there won't be animal cruelty in his past, he'll have been someone gentle, possibly naive and trusting enough to have been someone's victim. I just wish there was like a boneless epilogue or some shit in the future when they're on the boat and Logan like still gets a serial killer, like bad people to kill every year on their anniversary or whatever. And I wish there was a chapter where she goes to see Lindsay and Laurel. Because if I have to read one more time Laurel say about her angel will protect her, and I know I have got to read it again because when it's Hadley's chapter or whatever. And Hadley like goes through it and she's like, you don't have to be scared. Oh. My literal beautiful strong baby girls, I can't even. And Lindsay is just mother, protector. I want him right in. Oh my god. And so it begins. And so it begins. Oh yeah. 5-star for both of them books. So I'm a good little chunk in now. Scarlet Angel is my favourite book, obviously with Sidetracked. So come back for part 2 to see me read that. All these books are 5 stars. They are my ratings. They're never gonna change. I don't care. Everything about it is perfection to me. I probably am though, even though I'm gonna stop now. I definitely am gonna read Scarlet Angel, at least the first 5 chapters, because I love reading Hadley's point of view while Lani kills her. Seeing it from a different perspective, so cunty. I'm like, sorry, did I say kill her? Kills him, kills the boogeyman, sorry, not Hadley. She doesn't kill her. That is it anyway. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and if you like today's video and you feel like sticking around, check out my channel for more videos like this one. I post every Sunday and every other Wednesday. I hope you have a lovely day, evening, morning, whatever it is, wherever you are, and I will hopefully see you in the next one.